there, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I am finally doing a video on some of the things that I purchased for my last ColourPop order. They finally arrived. I have a mishmash that was going on here. I had gotten a few things from the launch of the garden variety palette, and then a few things from the Wild Nothing launch, and then I had even gotten a few things from the Little Ray of Sunshine launch, and I just now got them in. So it's taken a little bit of time to actually get them. I obviously know which and what I picked. But if you're interested, I am wearing everything that I am talking about in this video on my face right now. Isn't it lovely? It's sparkly. It's very pretty. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then have a seat and I will walk through exactly what I used to achieve this pretty look. If you are not a member of my channel, please consider joining my channel. Please subscribe, and if you want to be notified each time that I upload a video, please hit that notification bell and you'll be notified. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are, or here I am. And I think I have decided that I am going to try and stick with the ColourPop Garden Variety palette. It is a beautiful palette. I had difficulty trying to figure out which one I wanted to go to. Since they both came out around the same time, I had purchased what I could from each one. I had gotten a little bit from this one and a little bit from this palette, this selection. I could never completely get all of the products, so it's like a little bit from each one. But I think I'm gonna work from this palette today. So if you have this palette and you wanna follow along, that would be fun. So I already put primer on my face, and I'm just going to put some eyeshadow primer, not in my eye, but on my eye. And I really liked these palettes, and I already see they have a new palette, a coral palette coming out, if you can believe that. I think I'll just stick with these for a little bit and kind of shop my own stash. There's only so many that you can possibly buy. This really, to me, was kind of like a spring palette. I don't remember when it came out, but I don't know, it was very springy to me. Didn't quite strike me as fallish, but I'm gonna go into Prickly Please. Who knows, maybe it was out for a while. Time is just flying by on me. I can't believe, I can and can't believe we are in fall already. It's like, where did the summer go? This is a really light color on me. I'm just gonna get it into my crease and buff it all out. Make sure we're even here. And then I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit. I'm gonna go into Clay Day. Get some color going. That's some bright, pretty color there. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush, buff out some of the edges here. Just gonna add a little bit more. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm gonna get fancy. I'm going to go in and deepen up my corner with this Root 'em On. Actually, maybe I'm going to go into Sucker For You. Matches my shirt. And I'm just pulling it in to my eye, more to the center of my eye. I've been really liking using this small pointed eyeshadow brush by Profusion to really lay down in the corner some of this color and getting it into my upper V here. It's been really good. It deposits the color really well. And then I go back with that first brush that we were in and then just buff it out and blend it. I think in my next video it's time to break out some of the actual like fall, what I see as fall palettes. Now I think I also have these two eyeshadows that I purchased too. I think I purchased She Grown and Seguero. I just have to figure out which one I want to use. I think I'm gonna use She Grown. This should give some really beautiful shimmer. I love these. I'm gonna pop these right on the center. And I'm just gonna let that dry. It doesn't take too long to dry. And then I'm gonna go back in with my brush and just buff out the top edge here. And then I'm gonna go in with my finger to this color called Wavelength here. And I want to get that in the front. In my inner corner there. And I want to kind of get it to blend in to the Jelly Shock color like that. That's pretty. We are sparkly. I'm just gonna bring this one over a little bit more so we're even. Okay. And now we're gonna stop right there, and I'm gonna clean up the fallout, which there isn't much. I am going to be using my Pretty Fresh foundation from ColourPop, and I'm just going to pump that onto my hand. I'm really enjoying this foundation. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use what I have left and put that with my sponge. That's the foundation. And then I have my concealer with ColourPop. Just dab a little bit around. Polka dot myself. And then I'm just gonna take this and blend it in with my brush. Cover my circles as best I can. Okay, that's as best as that's gonna go. And then I am just going to set under my eyes. I'm just gonna press up there so nothing creases. I feel like I'm almost painting my face when I do this. Paint, paint, paint. And then I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and go around the rest of my face after I get under my eyes really well. And that was just using my Thrive Cosmetics translucent powder, soft focus HD setting powder in translucent matte. So now I'm gonna go back into my palette that I was using, and I am gonna take a very small brush and I'm gonna go into that dark shade here, Sucka, for you. And I'm just gonna bring it around my lash line. And then I'm gonna take another brush and I'm gonna go into that color Wavelength. And I'm going to bring it up to meet the corner and then down to meet the lower. And then I am going to take yet another brush and I'm going to go around that one of these peachy colors here. I'm going to mix these two. I'm going to take this one and this one and mix them. And I'm just going to bring it around. Same with bringing it up here. I'm just going to help it transition a little bit better. And we're going to go into this cream color shade here, Deserted. And I'm going to pop some of that in my brow bone. on to the rest of our makeup. I'm just gonna take this CoverGirl. It's a matte bronzer in So Flushed. And I'm just gonna gently add a little bit of warmth to my face. I don't want a whole lot because I have a really pretty blush that I want to really kind of stand out. So I'm really, really, really kind of using a light hand. Very light hand. Just enough to not make me look dead. Like a ghost. Okay, so one of the blushes that I picked out, I actually picked out two. I picked up Tearing Up My Heart and Whole 9 Yards. One is a peachy color, and one I think is gonna be perfect. So these are the two. This is Tearing Up My Heart, and this is Whole 9 Yards. And I think that I'm going to go with this color. Although I have been known to layer them. You know what, let's layer them. I'm gonna put this one up high on my cheeks and this one for the apple of my cheeks. Why not? So let's put the peachy color up here. And I'm just gonna gently pat it in because this color matches the peach in my eye makeup in that glitter shade. So I'm gonna put it high, almost in a C up here. I love doing this. I love layering blushes. Ever so lightly. And then I'm just gonna move it around a little bit. And then I gently clean off my brush a bit, which I have this awesome thing here. It's made by Whispers, and it quickly, you just rub things in it and it takes out your color into this pan. Love it. Instead of having to grab for a new brush all the time. Okay, so now let's go into Whole 9 Yards, and I'm gonna move this towards the front of my cheeks. And I'm just gonna dab it in. Gently smile, and I'm moving in this area here. I'm kind of using a dab sweep motion. And then I like to take it right across, because when I go out in the sun, I get burned right here. Not burned, but I get turned red there for a little bit. As you've seen over the summer, I don't burn because I wear sunscreen. All right, those are beautiful, beautiful. And this one has a little bit of shimmer in it, this Whole 9 Yards. I love that. That's pretty. Okay, now I think I'm gonna use my Glossier highlight. Just for a very gentle highlight here. I'm just dabbing it in like that. And I'm just gonna go and put on some mascara, and then I'll be back and we can pick out the lip color. Okay, just be back in a second. Okay guys, so I am back and I've got a couple coats of mascara on my eyeballs, and they look nice. And I had gotten two, because they had come in the little blushes, and then you got the gloss with them. So I had gotten two lip glosses, one in Local Time and one in Blossom Out. And obviously one went with the peach color and one went with the rosier tone. And I like them both, but I'm leaning towards the rosier tone. Oh, if I can get it out of my mouth. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a light line of my lips. And this is how I would wear it anyway. And this is KKW's lip liner in Nude 0.5. And these are the Luxe Lip Oils. I absolutely love them. Nothing like getting pure hydration to your lips. There you go. Love this. I'm loving it. I'm going to take my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. Give myself a dose. Whew. Oh, smell it. And then I'm just going to go around and press everything into place. And see what we look like. It's pretty. It's a pretty palette. I really like the palette. It's lovely. I like everything. I love the color, the Jelly Shocks, the jelly, whatever there are. They're very pretty. And I love the palette. The palette is just beautiful. Oh. And of course, the lip oil. But then again, I'm a huge fan of ColourPop. And this is not a sponsored video. If you like this look and you'd like to see more, then please give my channel a thumbs up, in this video a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber, please consider joining my channel, and make sure you click on the notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time that I upload a video. And it is really nice that you stopped by and visited with me today. I thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video, which I think is going to be a very fall look. I am going to be digging through my palettes to find all my favorite fall palettes. So I hope you stay safe, healthy, and happy. Until I see you again. Bye-bye.